tell you a silly joke. What do you call a donkey with 3 heads? What do you call a donkey with 3 heads? A wonky. All right, let's start with a stretch. Let's stand up. Let's open up our arms wide and give the world a hug. And wrap yourself up tight and give yourself a hug. Arms open wide, give the world a hug. Wrap yourself up tight and give yourself a hug. Let's say good morning to our favorite star, the sun. Good morning, sun. Let's say good morning to your toes. Good morning, toes. And it's a beautiful day filled with beautiful flowers, so let's grab some flowers and a bubble wand and let's smell the flowers. And blow the bubbles. Smell the flowers. And blow the bubbles. Last time, let's smell the flowers. And blow the bubbles. Okay, I think we're ready for a song. Let's get some of our wiggles out before we start our stories. You ready? You ready to get out those wiggles? Because we are going to shake our sillies out. Ready? We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. And wiggle our waggles away. Now let's clap. We're gonna clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. And wiggle our waggles away. Now we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump, jump, jump our jitters out. Jump, jump, jump our jitters out. Jump, jump, jump our jitters out. And wiggle our waggles away. And let's see, now we're gonna jog. We're gonna jog, jog, jog our jiggles out. Jog, jog, jog our jiggles out. Jog, jog, jog our jiggles out. And wiggle our waggles away. And we're going to stretch. We're going to stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out. And wiggle our waggles away. And wiggle our waggles away. All right, friends, let's have a seat. Today we are going on an adventure. We are traveling to Kenya today. And whenever we go somewhere new, we should always learn a little bit of the language there if we are not fluent in it. So the most common, or one of the common languages spoken in Kenya is Swahili. So today we're going to learn a few phrases in Swahili, and let's bring out Penny to help us with our conversation. Let's see. Hi, Penny. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. We are traveling to Kenya today. Ooh, fun. All right, so let's see. I learned how to say hello and goodbye in Swahili, which is the language that one of the languages they speak in Kenya. Do you want to help me? Okay, so to say hello, we say Jambo. Jambo, Penny. Jambo, Miss Jerry. Jambo, everyone. That's hello. And then when we are done with story time, we are going to say, let's see, how to say goodbye is kwaheri. 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 So we'll practice that one at the end of story time. But we just started, so Jambo, everyone. But let's take a look at Kenya on the map. Will you come help me a little later, Penny? Yeah. Okay. You're going to help me with a tongue twister. That'll be fun. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at Kenya on our map. That's what Kenya looks like just by itself. But it is not an island by itself. It is on the continent of Africa, right here in the middle. And it is just on the eastern coast of Africa. I'm going to go ahead and scratch that off. We've gone so many places on our travels already. It's fun to scratch off a new place. And right there, let's see, can you see that? Right there, that is Kenya on the continent of Africa. And the Kenyan flag looks like this. And let's see. All right, so we're going to learn. We learned hello, Jumbo, and we started to learn goodbye. We'll practice that again at the end of story time, but we're going to learn a few more phrases from our first book, which is called For You Are a Kenyan Child, by Kelly Cunnane and art by Anna Wan. And thank you to Simon and Schuster for allowing us to read this story today. Both of our stories today, actually. Our thanks to Simon and Schuster. For You Are a Kenyan Child. Bring it a little bit closer. There we go. Roosters crow and you wake one morning in the green hills of Africa, sun lemon bright over eucalyptus trees full of doves. Hodi, anybody home? Karibu, welcome. Enter Bama's hut that smells of earth and smoke. On a small stool by her fire, sip maize porridge to begin the day. For you are a Kenyan child. Take grandfather's cows to pasture, my son, Mama says. Watch them carefully. That's a big job. Into the wild morning wind, you herd the sleepy cows to the meadow where they graze. Then, just for a moment, you slip away to see who else is awake. Hodi, karibu. Bashir is opening the tea shop, red and yellow beanie on his long loopy hair. He shakes your hand and you shake his, for this is hello for a Kenyan child. He lets you look at him cook. Una taka chapati? He asks. Do you want a pancake? And he gives you the first hot one of the day. But wait, what's that out the doorway? What is that? A great black monkey hurries by. Run from the shop to look. Chase after it. You want to see. But the monkey leaps high and to its home in the tops of the trees. You are not watching grandfather's cows on the hill, but you haven't been gone so long, have you? Hodi, karibu. Inside a little wood shop you peek, and you greet the village chief respectfully. Jambo Maisie, hello, respected one. Maisie was once an African warrior who hunted lion and carried a spear. He says, Una taka shika rungu? Do you want to hold the chief stick? Indio, yes, you cry, and march proudly around him, lifting it high. Grandfather's cows are waiting, thirsty from their grassy breakfast. They want someone to take them to the stream for a drink. But look who's putting 10 dishes on her hedge to dry. Hodi, karibu. Grandmother, plump as a hen, smiles and asks, Una taka maziwa, lala? Do you want sleeping milk, sweetened with crushed charcoal fresh from the gourd? And as you drink, grandmother's knowing eyes remind you of something you should do. What could it be? Oh no, grandfather's cows! Tell grandmother you are very busy with your chores and hurry away to those cows. But whose garden of green onions is this? Whose hut under the noonday sun? Hodi, karibu. Winnie, skinny with her soft hair, is laughing. Baby brother tied in a cloth on her back. Unataka undudu? Do you want a bug? And from the sky she offers you one, because they are so sweet. You say, for you are a Kenyan child. The two of you push gently with your toes a dung beetle rolling dung from his home. Hodi, karibu. Kiptu, your friend, the same age as you, kicks a rag ball in African dust. Unataka chisa? Do you want to play? He asks. Kabisa. Of course, you shout, and run without thinking of anything else in the world you have to do but kick the ball with your friend. While you catch your breath, look at the hillside, where grandfather's cows always graze. But are they there? Oh, the cows! They're gone! Run to the meadow. You should not have left. Run as fast as you can. Bare feet over red road, past women washing clothes, skinny dogs barking. Run faster! The cows must be crashing someone's garden, or standing in the road, or lost at the schoolhouse, or gone over a cliff. Why did you wander? Why didn't you stay and do the job Mama gave you to do? Uh-oh, there's grandfather, where you should be. On the path with the cows, going home for evening tea. Grandfather looks at you, and you look down. Then he says, Twende, Nyumbani, Sasa, let's go home now. And he puts your cow switch back in your hand. Take the cows home with grandfather. Do not stray, for you are a Kenyan child and have been everywhere and seen everything in this African village today. Cows sleeping, rooster quiet, friends home too. Curl up in your little hut near Mama's and listen closely. You might hear among the tall trees a great black monkey telling her child the story of being chased by a boy until they fall asleep. And that was a sweet story called For You Are a Kenyan Child. Lots of phrases in that one to learn. Yes. And we got to see all kinds of different foods. At the beginning for breakfast, they were having a maize porridge. And there's different foods, all kinds of interesting and delicious foods common in Kenya. And one of those is ugali. That's a maize porridge. And sometimes it's served at different breakfast, lunch, dinner, almost any time of the day. It's ugali. And then we also saw chapatis, pancakes, or like a tortilla pancake. Flat bread are common in Kenya. And then, delicious, delicious mandazi, the sweet treat. Yum, yum, yum. So many delicious foods to eat around the world. I want to try them all. All right, we were going to learn a tongue twister, and I'm going to do my best with this one. So be gentle. Penny, are you going to come up? Or actually, I'll do it without Penny first so I can show you the meaning of the words. So let's try it once. So let's see, we've got our little child here and our little frog. Kana ka Nicola, kona koro kora. Nako kora kona, kana ka Nicola kora. It's a tongue twister. It essentially is kana ka Nicola, so the child that belongs to Nicole. There's our child that belongs to Nicole. Kona kora kora. So she sees the frog and runs and hides. And then Nako and Kora Kona Kana, the frog, sees the child of Nicole and runs and hides. So they see each other and they run and hide. Try it one more time. Kana ka Nicola kona kora kora nako. Kora kona kana ka Nicola kora. Mouthful, huh? Penny, do you want to try this tongue twister? Okay. See if you can say it with Penny. Okay. Try it. Kana kana kora kona kora kora nako. Kora kona kana kana kora kora. It's fun to practice. It's fun. All right, friends. I think we are ready for our next book. And let's see. We are going to read Sulwe. This is written by Kenyan actress and author Lupita Nyong'o. Yeah. You said it right, hopefully. And illustrated by Vashti Harrison. And again, thank you to Simon and Schuster for letting us share this story today. And it is called Sulwe. And there she is, right there. There's Sulwe. Let's see. There's the stars and night. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurt. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest and brightest foods. With a stomachache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like the dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came to wake her for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Sulwe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," Sulwe whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her, you are beautiful. Sulwe sighed. Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart, and it begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now up you get and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness inside of her? How could she be a star? That night a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. The night sent me, said the star. Come with me. Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went. Long ago, at the beginning of time, said the star, there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people did not treat the sisters the same. People gave day pet names like lovely and nice and pretty, and people gave night names like scary, bad, and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked off, right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everyone happy in the sun but the days grew too long. There had to be a way to get Night back. Day set off to find her, and she did. I miss you, said Day. I miss you too, said Night. But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark. You're right, I don't, Day replied. But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see. Night returned and the people rejoiced. We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves. Day told her sister, when you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you. Could it be that Night did not need to change, not even a little, not even at all? Now that Night and Day were back together, a little of Night returned to Day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of Day returned to Night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. Sulwe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. And that was the beautiful story of Sulwe. Thank you, friends, for joining me today. I want to show you one more book. We're not going to read it, but Earth Day is this week, and I wanted to highlight Mama Miti, who is a advocate for trees. She planted many trees in Kenya and just spread her wonderful work around the world, and she is now a well-known famous Kenyan. And I just wanted to show you there's several books written about her if you want to learn more about Mama Miti, and especially around this time of year, around Earth Day. Okay, let's see. I think it's time for our goodbye song. Do you remember how to say goodbye in Swahili? So if we were in Kenya, we would say, what would we say in Kenya? Penny. Kwaheri. Kwaheri. Thank you, Penny, for joining me today and helping me out. Thank you, friends, for being here. We'll say kwaheri, and let's sing Bread and Butter before we go. Okay? Let's get our hands ready for clapping. And our voices ready for singing. Let's sing bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Good. Bye. Last time, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as nice as we can. Kwaheri, friends. Thanks you for joining me today on our journey to Kenya. It was a great time with some great books. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.